Welcome, beloveds. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. And welcome to the first day of the best of your life. I am Astarius Miraculii, and today I bring you the message of the alchemy of relationship, using the power of the violet flame to create an alchemical process of transforming the blockages that tend to get in the way of relationship, to heal the fear of being loved, the tendency to engage in resentment and jealousy, as well as any other intentions that you'd like to add to this for healing and for transformation. I will be using and invoking along with a selection from Spirit Rap's Spicy Version, which is an expanded resonance of the original version of Spirit Rap, working with track 6, which is Violet Fire 1. The words that you'll be hearing, which are accelerated, I'm going to present them in the accelerated form, but just so you'll know what it is that you'll be hearing. It is tube of light, whole and real, tube of light, now congeal, around my soul, protection, seal, protect my body, protect my mind, let all that I receive be none other than divine. Thank you, God, for keeping me. Thank you, God, for direction. All is well, through the spirit of protection. Violet fire, raise and raise, violet fire, heal my ways, around my being, dance and blaze, consume my error, expand my light, reveal my God, it is my right. Thank God for my consummation in the flame of transmutation. All is well, thanks for cosmic graduation. So that's what it is that you will be hearing. And again, this is an upgraded version of Spirit Rap. I have added an additional 5 or 6 tracks of my voice. So everything that you'll hear is multiples of my own voice. And the original was released in the year of 2000. And so here we are in the year of 2014. So it is as if I have staged a collaboration of myself of 14 years ago and myself of now. And the result is what you'll hear. Again, the intention is to heal the energy around blockages in relationship, the fear of being loved, the tendency to engage in resentment, and jealousy, as well as a sense of separation. So vibe with me. You'll also find the words to this in the description area below the video in the event that you'd like to invoke along with me as you build up the momentum. This healing is given to you, to me, and every being in all existence included, and helping in this wonderful healing.
Thank you, God, for giving me. Thank you, God, for the vision of the veil to the year of protection. You alert from the mirror to the Lord. Now until the promise of his exhibit, that matter that I never see, been another than divine. Thank you, God, for giving me. Thank you, God, for the vision of the veil to the year of protection. You alert from the mirror to the Lord. Now until the promise of his exhibit, that matter that I never see, been another than divine. Thank you, God, for giving me. Thank you, God, for the vision of the veil to the year of protection. You alert from the mirror to the Lord. Now until the promise of his exhibit, that matter that I never see, been another than divine. Thank you, God, for giving me. Thank you, God, for the vision of the veil to the year of protection. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision. Father, fire is in me. Father, fire, keep my wisdom from my being. There's a legacy mirror from my love, from my word in my life. I have my consummation in the family tradition on the veil from my body get a vision.
Yes, life is divine. It is delicious. So beautiful. And it's time for us to remember the glory of life. That life is that which gives our hearts something extra to throb about. And to call us home to our absoluteness, calling us home to heaven. When I chant in this way, I touch that place of bliss. I am truly riding the bliss wave, and I absolutely want you on it with me. I encourage you to watch this video a number of times, because the frequency will multiply each and every time you watch it. And tap into the frequency of bliss that I am resonating with from within my soul as you witness me. As I said earlier in the video, that you can find the words in the description area under this video in the event that you want to develop the art. You just build the momentum. It'll start out like violet fire, raise and raise, violet fire, heal, and then violet fire, raise and raise, violet fire, heal my ways, and until you get to violet fire, and accelerate in that particular way. The purpose being to cause the words to become merged, so it becomes like the frequency of a continuous Om vibration. So again, the intention in the sharing of that is to bring about a healing of the fear of being loved. You know, one of the biggest barriers in being fulfilled in relationship is a fear of being loved, and also resentment. You know, resenting others who have that which you desire for yourself that maybe you don't have as yet. And then also the jealousy, or resenting those who have hurt you, and feeling a sense of separation from the reality that you are seeking. In relationship, we come together to reveal one another to each other. We come together in order to walk each other home. And one of the most profound ways in which we experience God, Goddess Absolute is through the dance of relationship. So I'm going to share with you now a selection from my book Miraculii Song of Ascension, and this piece is called Relationship, the Vessel. Relationship created from above, a vessel for the journey of love, sailing upon the human seas, mirrors of self that set me free. Our human goal above any other, to reveal one another to each other. When I relate to you, I learn and I see, and yet my greatest learning is always about me. Relationship must be the key to my self-mastery. The past is gone, the future takes too long, time to sing a current song. Only now can take me home, only now can show me how my life, O heaven, re-endow. Emotional pain from long ago within my heart rips to and fro. How many others will I blame for the horrors of my pain? Resentment pushed me from the tower. Forgiveness is my get-up power. Forgive the past, trust the present, make the future sweet and pleasant. It is wise not to despise it. Use the dung to fertilize it, for life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. I say the heathen spoiled the seed and caused my little heart to bleed. Yet if I had not the need, they couldn't do these awful deeds. If in fact I need the lesson, the pain they cause becomes my blessing. The real truth is they work for me. So what shall be their salary? To ensure that it serves me best, I'll pay them the wages of forgiveness. Relationship, the vessel. And so it's time that we learn to dance in the frequency of relationship in a good way. You know, each relationship is a passport to the next relationship. Either it will be a passport to something more joyous, or a passport to something of pain. When we remember the painful past of relationship in a good way, then our soul value appreciates, like a house that appreciates in value and can be sold for more money. But when we remember a relationship in ways of pain and resentment and negativity, then we become like an old car that depreciates in value, and having decreased the worth of that experience, then the next relationship may be more painful than the last one. So every relationship is a passport to the next relationship. And relationship is that which is created from above. It is a vessel for the journey of love. Relationship is a vessel for the journey of love that leads back to heaven. We are sailing upon the human seas. The key word in relationship is ship, S-H-I-P. It is a vessel. Sailing upon the human seas. But in the relationship experience, we are sailing upon the human sea, or the seeing, the way in which we envision the experience that we're having. And every relationship is a mirror of our current self, yester self, future self, or at the very least, potential self. So everything that we see in the experience of relationship is a reflection of something inside of us. Everything that we experience in the whole of our life is projected onto the screen of our life, yet generated from the inner recesses of our own being, because we have within us a cellular counterpart for every reality that exists within the whole of life. Just like going to the movie and you experience this wonderful movie that is projected onto the screen. And the question is the movie on the screen or is it in the projector? Well, the movie is in the projector, even though we experience the movie on the screen. Just like your relationship experience is actually in the soul projector of your own being, though you experience it outwardly on the screen of your life. Everything that exists on the screen of your life is generated from the soul projector of your own being. Our human goal above any other, to reveal one another to each other. When I relate to you, I learn and I see, and yet my greatest learning is always about me. So relationship must be the key to my self-mastery. The past is gone. See, past is past, and used to be's don't make no honey. So do not let the past abuse your future. You see, resentment is a pervert that will abuse your future. Worry is a pervert that will abuse your future. Worry, resentment, jealousy, all of those things are not good allies. So you don't want to hang out in that. And furthermore, when you are in a state of resentment, you can't learn the lessons that may be provided by challenging relationships. And once you learn all that any challenging relationship has to teach you, the difficulty outlives its usefulness, moves out of the way, makes room for something else of greater brilliance. And yet my greatest learning is always about me. Relationship must be the key to my self-mastery. Emotional pain from long ago within my heart rips to and fro. How many others will I blame for the horrors of my pain? There's no one ever responsible for the pain that I experience in my life except me. Taking responsibility for that which I create brings me to a place of empowerment. Even when I create unconsciously, just like the fear that one will never be loved is the way in which that one is creating the absence of love. It's an unconscious creation. But there is just as much responsibility attached to that as there is to conscious creation. Resentment pushed me from the tower, Forgiveness is my get-up power. Forgive the past, trust the present, make the future sweet and pleasant. It is wise not to despise it. Use the dung to fertilize it, for life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. Let us follow the wisdom of the soil that does not give a rebuttal for the fertilizer which is waste that is dumped upon it, but rather goes through the alchemical process of creating richer crops, not in spite of the waste, but because of it. And so we are meant to create a richer crop of relationship experiences, not in spite of the prior difficult relationships, but because of them. Let them become servant unto us. I say the heathen spoil the seed and cause my little heart to bleed. Yet if I had not the need, they couldn't do these awful deeds. If in fact I need the lesson, the pain they cause becomes my blessing. The real truth is they work for me. So what shall be their salary? To ensure that it serves me best, I'll pay them the wages of forgiveness. When someone works for you, they deserve a salary. And even the most challenging, difficult being in your life will working for you on behalf of your growth and your expansion. So pay them the wages of forgiveness so that your life becomes free and liberated. I am Astarius Miraculii. I love you so much. And I want to see you fly all the way to the cosmogasm where the universe was created, and to allow the power of that to come into harmonic convergence with your individual life experience. So what you heard in the chant, that was Violet Fire 1, which is a part of my new CD, Spirit Rap Spicy Version, which is an amazing expanded version of the original one that I put out 14 years ago. And for a little while, I will be offering a special on my website of 2 for 1, where when you order the Spirit Rap Spicy version or Spirit Rap Original, you'll get a copy of both the Spicy version and the original for the price of one, so that we can spread the message forward and you can have variety for yourself or pass something along to a beloved that you love. So I appreciate you going and partaking of that. I have a great number of other 15 CDs actually, to be exact, and a couple of books. So be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll know whenever I put a video out, and keep riding the wings of this inspiration. Share it forward if possible. Well, of course it's possible, but I'm asking if you would share it with at least 5 people so we can expand the message, and offer your sacred support. My website is Astarius.com, Astarius.com. Aho, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Hotep, In Lakesh, Alakim, Shalom, Satnam, Hari Om.